this is Simon from ConstantCollectible.com, and you're watching Season 2 of Drive Time. Now, I know I haven't been here for a while, but I do plan on making this a new resolution and doing this weekly on my drive to work on Monday mornings, taking something that has happened over the weekend to discuss. Now, I don't really have anything. Well, no, I take that back. Last night was the premiere of the Star Trek Discovery second half of the first season, and I have yet to watch any of them until last night. I decided, okay, let's see what this is all about. I'm not a huge Star Trek fan. I do enjoy the movies. I like that reboot, the J.J. Abrams stuff, and I do like the original work as well. And so last night I said, okay, let's do this. I jumped on the CBS All Access. I grabbed my free week trial to see what it's actually like anyways, because I wanted to see that as well. And I'm sorry that this is a little bouncy. I need to fix my rig a little bit for next time, so please excuse. Back to what I was saying. So I grabbed my free week trial. After my week, I pay $5.99 a month. If I choose to move forward with it, it will get pulled out of my iTunes account, which is also very nice. And so far, I'm actually enjoying the app itself. Now, on to the content. I'm not talking about any of the other stuff except for the Star Trek Discovery today. So last night, I watched the first 3 issues, 3 episodes of the first season. And I have to say that I liked it. I was very entertained. Now, I've seen some comments where people are frustrated that there was bad acting or any of that kind of stuff, but I didn't get that feel. However, I did notice a difference after the first 2 episodes, which is the episodes I believe that were aired on CBS prior to it going full access on CBS. Were a little different than the actual show, starting with 3. 3 for me seemed to pick up. It got a little bit grittier. It got a little darker. And I like the introduction of the new characters and some of the old characters in season 3. I don't know. I don't know if this is a spoiler for those of you who haven't seen it or are not going to see it or are going to see it. But if I was paying careful attention in the captain's office of the Discovery, captain of the Discovery, when you get to meet him in episode 3, played by Jason Isaac. I can't remember the character's name. But is that a Tribble sitting on his table? Now, again, I haven't read anything. I haven't looked at any spoilers. I haven't done anything. I've stayed away from it, and now I'm jumping on it. But I'm sure that was a Tribble, which is interesting because then, if I remember correctly from TOS, man, those things start populating real quick. So I know it's a science vessel, so maybe they did something to the Tribble itself that won't allow it to manipulate. But if you know exactly what a Tribble does and how it procreates, let me know down in the comments. I would love to know, because again, I am not a huge Star Trek fan. But I am liking this universe tied into the original universe. But there's the rub that there are a few differences that people would have noticed, and I noticed. The main one that I noticed was Klingons. They look more TOS. No, not the original series. I apologize. They look more Next Generation than they do the original series, and I'm trying to understand why. Because, if my understanding is correctly, this series is only 10 years prior to Kirk, Spock, and Bones and the rest of the Enterprise crew. Now, if it's only 10 years prior, and here we have these Klingons coming out of hiding in order to join forces, I'm wondering why they look the way that they do. Now, I know, granted, in all Star Trek series, my understanding is that they have changed the look of them, and I'm okay with that. I just would love an explanation on why they look like that. Some of the other differences that I've noticed is the blue uniforms. I'm not sure why they're doing the blue uniforms. I thought that that was geared towards different aspects or ships when it comes to the uniforms themselves, if I remember correctly. Um, so I'm not sure there. That kind of was weird. I do like the uniforms, but on the uniforms itself, also I noticed that their emblems, um, the Starfleet emblem, was also an emblem that wasn't quite used until later on in the original series. Um, so I don't know. There's a couple of inconsistencies, but I'm okay with it. It's not like it's driving me crazy. Like, oh, why did you do this? Um, because I'm more interested in the story. It's great that this has been updated. I'm enjoying it. Again, I've only watched 3 episodes, and the newest episode dropped last night, and so I have some binging to do in order to catch up. If you haven't watched it and you're not a Star Trek fan, I would love for you just to check it out. Go jump on, grab your free week, and let me know what you think about it. Because, or if you are a Star Trek fan and you are watching it, let me know how you feel about some of the subtle changes, or what you think of the series as a whole. If you've binged it already and you're caught up with last night's episode, or you're just like me and finally going, well, okay, I'll finally jump in there since it's only on CBS Access. So please let me know in the comments below. I would really appreciate it. Oh, by the way, one other thing that I noticed is, and this was a big thing, because when it comes to technology, I noticed a few little differences. Here we have holograms instead of the monitors, so they have updated it in that way as well. It seems like they're going a little bit more Star Wars with the holograms opposed to just the screen. Every time in the old series and everything, they spoke to people on screens, not holograms. So I did notice that difference, which didn't bother me. I thought it was kind of cool the way that they used the holograms themselves. And the other thing that I noticed too in technology as far as the show is the ship that, oh my gosh, I'm totally going to butcher his name, the Talak, I think it is, the main character who brings the Klingons together. His ship that he had picked up from a derelict, it was a derelict ship that used to be his father's. He fixed it up and brought the Klingons together. Sorry if I've spoiled anything for you. I don't mean to. But it has a cloaking device. It shouldn't have a cloaking device. The Klingons didn't get their cloaking device for many years now, and they actually got it, I believe, from the Romulans. And then in order to get the cloaking device, the Klingons help the Romulans with their ships, so that's why those are very similar. I know you'd think, for not a Star Trek fan, you kind of know a few things. I really don't. I just know the tip of the iceberg stuff, and that's about it. But if you know why that is, or you have any speculations or thoughts on why that is, leave me a comment down below. I'd really like to know. I am interested in this series, and I want to know more. And the way I'm going to find out more is research, but also from you guys, the fans. So, again, let me know what you guys think. I enjoyed it. In our rating scale here from Constant Collectible, we go mint, good, fair, and poor. I think this is good. Again, I've only watched the first 3 episodes. I'm looking forward to binging some more tonight. Maybe even an episode today during my lunch hour. But I enjoy it so far. Let me know what you guys think, and I would love to hear about it. Our email here at Constant Collectible is constantcollectible@gmail.com. I'm going to hopefully be here every week on Monday, so stay tuned next week for another topic of something that comes off of the weekend news. And feel free to like, share, and subscribe to all things Constant Collectible, not just our YouTube channel, but our website, our Twitter account, our Instagram, all those things. We are out there. We do collect news and reviews from a world of geek culture. And I thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next week. Thanks so much, guys.
Please hang up and try again.